Hi. Well, I decided I wanted to show you a little bit about how I color these. So when you get the color worksheet, I'm going to show you that you can actually do this really easy. It just takes just a little time and a little practice of learning how to lay in the colors. So what you do is this is this Secret Garden coloring book, and this is the owl from that book. This is just smaller because I had to shrink it down, so it would fit on this page so you can print it out. And then you would just use this as a reference, right? So I'm going to color for you here today and show you how I do it. So I put this aside, like kind of like prop it up or somewhere, somewhere where I can look at it. All right. So then I have my color worksheets like so, and I have my blueprint, right? Which you'll get a blueprint. And then this would be your coloring book page right here. Okay, so here's the coloring book page. Now, what we do is, okay, I'm going to show you how to do some basic layering. So let's say here, it says number 2, right? It says to use a number 2. So you go to your color chart and you say, okay, here's combo number 2. So for combo number 2, we need some canary yellow. So it's, you do it in the order. When you follow these worksheets, you do it in the order that I wrote it. So like this would say base in this, then you'd add the yellowed orange, then you'd add the poppy red, then you'd add some of the orange, then you'd add pumpkin orange, and then you'd add some Tuscan red. And you just do it in that order. Sometimes you can, when you get used to coloring, you can mix it and, that type of thing when you start getting used to it. But this gives you a good start. So what you do is you just take, and it says base it in yellow, right? So we're going to move our little chart over here, and we're going to take our handy dandy canary yellow here. And what I do is oh man, I'm sorry, I don't like this shadow here. Let's see, maybe that will get rid of it. Hopefully that'll get rid of that shadow. Okay, so what I do is I just take the, let's try this. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. All right, so it's just because it's nighttime right now. All right, so what I would do here is the first thing is just do a nice base of the color, right? So I just base in the color like so. And then maybe I do another leaf since I have it out. And I just lightly base it in, right? And the flower, the petal grows this way. So we'll just kind of do that way. And then just color in this one. Okay? And you want to get the tip. Okay? And see, that's simple, simple, simple. Then you get the next color, which is the yellowed orange, right here. And then these ones, when you look at the original, it's the tips, right? The tips. And the light stays at the base of the petal of the leaf. So you just take it and flick it down like this so that it blends it in nicely. And it goes so quickly. Look at that. And it's so smooth. You just bring the color down. Just like so. See how easy that is? And the picture looks awesome, doesn't it? I mean, it's very professional looking, and you can see it's not really that difficult. You can totally do this. Okay, so there you go. That was nice and simple. Simple Simon. Then we grab the next color, which is going to be this one here. Then you just keep going with another color, the orange now, and you do the same thing, but you don't go all the way down now. We're going to start just doing more of the tips, right? So you're graduating the color. And it depends on how far you want to go down. Some of them maybe on this side you might want to come down a little lower. You could do that. This is where you just have your fun right here. You just start putting in your colors. Do the same over here. Okay. Just like so. Okay, you can always go darker later, but you just want to continue doing it until you're really, really happy with your color. Now I'm taking the next color. Just do the tips a little bit more. See that? Look at how good it's already looking, right? And I'm just flicking it in. It's my little method. Then we're going to take some of the next color. All these colors are all in the worksheet that you get, so you don't have to worry about it. You'll have everything you need. You just need to get a nice comfortable spot and have a good time. Just relax and enjoy making a beautiful little masterpiece. Have some music going, you know. See? You can maybe bring it down on the sides if you want. But you want to have a nice graduated blend of the colors. Okay? And then you would take your darkest one and see how it went from light and then got darker, 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 darker. And then you could do nice tips. And this technique you can do with every one of these color combinations that I give you. It's the same technique. You just need to know what colors to use, because that's kind of the hardest part, but I did that for you. And then once you get used to it, you'll have different color combinations, and you'll have the reference sheets too, so you can take the reference sheet maybe from a different color combination, and so instead of using these colors that I have exactly in this palette, you can maybe choose a different color combination that I've taught you, right? So see how easy that was? And that's gorgeous, you know? And it's beautiful and it's fun, it's easy to do, and you wind up with a beautiful picture that you could frame, and your family and your friends, you could give it away, whichever. So yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I hope I taught you a little bit something here. So you do the same technique when you do the feathers over here, you do the same, and then you do the same technique in here when you're doing the shading. You would just come along in here and you do the same technique. Just start with the lightest color, and look at these are the same exact way, only you'd start, you know which way to start. So here you'd start the dark coming from here, and then you would just flick the colors down, and you don't even have to go down as far as I did here. You can maybe go up down this far. However, that's all, up to you. But I'm just trying to give you some really cool color combinations, and that's why I did these leaves in a bunch of different colors, so you can have, here's a combination of the pinks I put in here for you. You got reds, then you got this one. This is a really cool color combination too. So I gave you two different blue combinations here. Oh, and this one, this color here is actually a different, this is using Deco Yellow instead of Canary Yellow. I think this one is. And so there's just a nice variety of different color combinations for you to have fun with. And I'm going to go now and work on a new one for y'all. So have fun coloring this, and please like my video so that I know that you really like these. And then subscribe, of course, and go to my Facebook page. Just look for Lisa Brando on Facebook, and post your pictures when you're done. All right, well, have fun coloring it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.